bubbler situation, the ridership has gone up severely, so.
So I would move, how much is a bench, and like, I don't know what that 60,000, because I would like to put them at those two stops. Or make a motion to do that, but I just don't know
The
what.
description for that's on page 133 of the budget.
Okay.
It describes,
Right there.
um,
133,
Has ridership is Glendale.
Glendale and Kensington, those two.
Oh, on either side. So
I
that's
don't know if
is
that gives you
southbound and
specific
northbound at
information.
Glendale? No, in Glendale and Kensington, wait a second.
That spreadsheet, I should have brought it tonight, had how much each bench was and how much each trash can was. November 16th, agenda packet.
16,000.
So a can, it says, oh no, it says cost of recycling. Again, like, how many, there's gotta be a
No,
way that you
I
estimate
don't
that.
believe it had cost, it had, the furniture at each location, so did it have a bench, did it have a shelter, or
It
did
had
it
cost
have
too,
both?
yep. In the November, the first November meeting. But regardless, I'm just wondering how much 2 benches and 2 trash receptacles are.
What about, I would advocate for trash receptacles at each of the bus stops, because we don't want people just throwing trash all over the place.
How much of that is trash receptacles?
Yeah.
Well, what if we just cut it in half and we put 30,000 and we, do the best we can with 30,000? The direction being that was it, you said Glendale and Kensington have between 7 and 17, or?
Yep,
Okay.
so I apologize, trying to do this from memory. We were only gonna add an additional 2 or 3 refuse recycling containers there, because we were really only looking at, the county already has them at Congress. So I think we were looking at putting them at Kensington because of the another trail connection there.
Yeah.
And then there were 12, I do recall that the estimate included 12 benches.
Okay, thank you.
And I apologize again, doing this from memory, but I believe the benches they're in the neighborhood of $3,000 a piece. The trash receptacles are probably about, I don't know, 1,200 or so.
So
So if we
300
do the higher volume stops, we need 4 benches, is that right?
Oh, sure. I'm just gonna see if I can tell eastbound or northbound versus southbound here.
We could defer this until the end, because I know someone can just pull up that file, it has it in there. It's the first November meeting, yeah.
I don't have that.
Okay. I mean, it's,
Someone
it's
on
on
the
a
computer should have.
yeah, I mean, it's just online, you go to the agenda packet.
Who wants to make a motion?
Yeah, I will attempt to do this. I move to reduce the consider alternate funding for Wilson Drive street furniture from $60,000 to $30,000 and direct staff to
Return the specifics.
return the specifics based on that budget.
I'll second.
I have a problem with this, because, again, we're in the middle of budget, 30,000 might be way too high. I mean, 30,000, if it's, what'd you say, 3,000, so we want 4 benches, that's 12,000.
We need 4 benches or 2 benches?
It just-
Well, based on this, and I can't tell from the map whether those are the northbound or southbound stops, but only 2 of them, 2 of the 4 have the high ridership. So
Okay.
there's 4 stops total between the Glendale and Kensington. 1 at each intersection has the higher ridership, but I
not
can't tell
both.
from the map.
So
which
what's the
one.
maximum amount of stops?
Am I hearing 2 or 4? I can't.
Yeah, what would the maximum amount of,
High ridership is 2 or 4.
How many benches?
so there's 2 stops,
That have ridership of greater than 7,
and how many other stops?
then there'd be,
Total.
there's
14,
if you
Two
count
hundred.
the 2 at near Capitol, but we'll discount those because that already has furniture. So there's 12 remaining, and 2 of the 12 have ridership higher than 7 on a daily basis.
And so there's 14 stops, and how much do the garbage cans cost?
Off the top of my head, I'm gonna say about 1,200 or so.
Is it a garbage and a recycling can? Or they're each individually
I
1,200?
think these were just, they're the same price.
So
Okay.
benches were,
Are we talking all in Wilson Drive?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
probably garbage and recycling.
12 stops, bus stops?
there's a lot of stuff. I thought we
Okay.
combined two though.
Yeah. There's 2
Was there,
at each
was there a motion and a second?
I just,
location would have.
I got
Yeah.
2,400.
Right.
So there's
What'd you get?
24,800,
Okay.
two benches,
Why don't you-
14.
why don't you,
That's what I'm saying, like, I,
Once you retract your motion.
I retract, I withdraw my motion.
Okay.
I'll retract mine.
Okay, so,
Benches are 3, garbage cans are 12 roughly, 14.2, so I think
didn't you
that's.
say a bench
So if
was
you divide it in
3,000?
half, every
Roughly.
other staff.
So if we went 2 benches
We
and,
could, I mean, we can.
so that's 6,000, and then a recycling and a garbage would each be 1,200?
give or take.
Recycling
So
it.
6,000, 8,400.
Yeah. But then we have freight costs because
Yeah.
they're,
Yeah.
Let's round it up to
Um,
10.
you know, I think we could certainly, that seems like a good
10
number.
seems good, I could go for 10. Okay, somebody make a motion. So from 60 to,
Wait, what?
No problem.
because it's 3,000, so if we do 2 stops with benches, that's 6,000.
Okay.
And then we do 2, a garbage and a recycling.
And each stop.
Oh, at each stop would be 2,400, be 4,800, so it is, so it's over 10,000, and then there's freight and other stuff, so.
This sounds like a big middle digit to Wilson Drive to me.
meaning she'd rather go for more. Here's the thing, if, I can't use
Oh,
it without
oh.
mouse, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, we've spent so much time
I
on Wilson
agree.
Drive, and if we're gonna put 10,000, seems.
I think 20,000. I mean, we could definitely, or we could.
Are we, using the
I,
cut down
if we
trees,
can
make
defer
some
this
benches?
item till the end, I will borrow someone's computer and get the exact amounts. I mean, and then we can decide how many stations, I think you just did it, right? You're saying 2 stations?
6,000 for the 2 benches and 4,800 for 2 recycling and 2 garbage cans. But then, you know, you need to throw a little bit out in for ordering and whatever.
You can print it out.
And do you rather do 4? I mean, like, you gotta come up with a number.
I'm not, I'm just saying,
Rather than
that
just-
we're all,
No, I was gonna,
Well, I mean, my initiative was, because we always talked about a phase 2,
Yeah.
where we were gonna talk more comprehensively
This
about
was
the
included
space
in this one.
and yes, I know, but we, you know,
For
if
whatever
we're-
reasons.
if
it's
we're
about
gonna talk
50
about,
first, too.
I mean, I don't know that there really is much of a reason to face, now that it's done, I mean, there's not room there for, you know, I could go walking past and butterfly gardens and all that other stuff that people spend time thinking
No,
about.
but sitting at a bus stop or on a bench, even in the public way, is a good thing.
and throwing garbage and recycling away as well,
Yeah,
not into
that's.
the
Yeah.
brambles.
For all the trails.
I think if you just focus on the southbound lane,
Yeah.
because you have people that jump on the bus, go down to college or downtown to work. And the people that head northbound are usually getting dropped off.
Oh, is that right?
Just getting off.
That's what I've noticed out there. There are a few that are sitting out there in the northbound lanes, but majority of them are heading southbound.
That makes sense.
That's a really helpful insight.
I would make a motion to,
So I figure about 5,600 a stop. Convention.
reduce the funding for the Wilson Drive street furniture from 60 to 20,000.
Second.
So any discussion?
I did like, was it your suggestion just a minute ago, like, keep the waste receptacles if you don't wanna provide benches, but, I mean, this is gonna be supposedly an active green space, and people are utilizing the trail, so maybe, the waste, oh, go ahead.
I think at 20,000, there's enough extra to put extra
there's-
receptacle.
12 spots,
But
12
the waste
stations.
but the waste receptacles won't be on the trail, they're gonna be, you know, next to the street, so. I don't know if someone's gonna see it if you're on the bike trail, anyway.
No.
I mean, 20,000, I think gets us somewhat to where we need to be.
It's function.
Okay, is there any other final discussion on
Oh,
this?
well,
Because we really
so-
need to wrap it up.
I mean, I'm gonna probably vote no on this just because I don't want to, even if the ridership is low in that area. I agree. I just don't feel right with, taking away most people who ride the bus, as you mentioned before, elderly, there's a lot of different issues that people might have, young kids, whatever. You take away, there's nothing else over there, nowhere else for people to sit. It's not like in a city where there's often like a stoop or something you can sit on, so. It's arbitrary to me if we're just gonna throw out $20,000. I'm not saying I wanna spend more, but I don't know, when are we gonna reconsider this? Next year?
Yeah,
I would
without
think.
facts
I
and
mean,
figures, I
see
can't
how it
imagine
goes.
how, but I'm with trustee Bachhorst, there's nothing more, we have 30% of our population is gonna be elderly, and even if it's 5 people riding a bus a day, those 5 people should have a place to sit. So we have it on most all other arterials, we have a bus stop, we have a bench, where there's room, so.
And someone that does ride the bus from time to time, when you get on the bus, you often have to shift your stuff around, having a bench or something to put your items on, because there's nothing else over there. Same thing when you get off the bus, or if you're riding with children, especially young children. It's tricky, snow, it's rainy, whatever, the elements, so it's a basic service, and, we redid the street, we're spending a lot of money, it's a gateway into the community, and I'm not looking to spend money on it necessarily, but I really don't wanna take it away from the people who, are using public transportation.
I mean, if we decided to keep the spots, the stations, and paid extra money to make the pullouts, I don't know why we're not.
Okay.
It was like an oversight.
We have ways to go tonight, it's 8:15, so let's just, we've all had a chance to express ourselves, let's just vote. Okay, all in favor, so the motion is to go from 60 to 20?
Correct.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Nay.
Okay, passes 5-2. Okay, so we've done all of our A's, where are we? We're at 3.3%.
3.3%.
Should we go back up to the B's?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
These in operations, line
In
14.
operations, 14, yeah.
Madam Chairwoman?
Yeah, you want to
At
break?
some point, yeah. we
Yeah,
can do it.
let's take 5 minutes.
What time are we?
Yeah.
We're at 8:20.
I have a soda, but you can't have it, but we're gonna refrigerator.
Camp bar to.
Do you have any diet?